Hi, I am your friend Avinash, and today's video topic is try catch block and finally block. Uh, in order to handle the exception, we use try catch block, and finally block is the block which is executed whether the exception handles or not. Uh, Now, what is try block? What is try block? Whenever we write a statement, and if the statement is error suspecting statement or a risky code, then we put that code into the try block. Let's understand it with the help of example. If in main method c is equal to integer c is equal to 10 by 0, then and if you want to and if you print c, then this in that case JVM will show the exception, that is arithmetic exception. In order to handle that exception, we need to put that risky code into the try block, and we need to catch the exception in order to handle that exception in catch block. Here arithmetic exception occurred, so within parentheses we need to add arithmetic exception with one variable. If we print that variable, then the exception which is occurred get printed, we get as the output. Catch, if there is no any exception occurs in try block, then the corresponding catch block will not be executed, and it will be executed only when the exception occurs in try block. Also, if the exception occurs in try block at any particular statement, then the statements which are below to that statement in try block will not get executed, as this try block throws the exception to the catch block. Now, catch block, the main purpose of catch block is to handle the exception which are thrown by the try block. Note point: catch block will not be executed if there is no exception inside the try block. Also, let's now we understand the execution process of try and catch block with the help of several test cases. If in try block there are three statements, 1, 2 and 3, and within catch block there is one statement 4, and outside of this catch block statement 5. If there is no any exception occurs, then all the statement get except catch statement present in catch block, all the remaining statement get executed, that is 1, 2, 3 and 5 get executed. It is called normal termination of program. In case 2, if the at statement 2, if in try block in statement 2 the exception has occurred, arithmetic exception has occurred, and within catch block if we handle that exception, then only the statement 1, 4 and 5 will get executed. 1, 4 and 5 get executed, that is normal termination of the program. Also, now the third test case is if at statement 2 there is null pointer exception, and within catch block we are going to handling arithmetic exception, then in that case there is abnormal termination of the program, that is statement 1 above the statement 2 where exception has occurred only get printed, remaining block of code will not be executed. Now we understand try catch finally block. In finally block, what is finally block? Finally block is a real time block, and the main purpose of finally block is to handle the resources. Let's understand it with the help of flowchart. A program gets started, and after the starting of the program, it will firstly it will look into the control will go into the try block and execute the try block. If the exception there is no exception occurred, then ignoring the catch block, directly finally block get executed, and there is normal termination of the program. But if exception has occurred, then ignoring the code written below the try block statement where exception occurred, control get passed to the catch block, and catch block get executed, and at last finally block get executed, and there is termination, normal termination of the program. There is termination of the program. In any case where exception occurred, and whether the exception handled or not, or an exception occurred or not, finally block always get executed. Thank you. That's all about try catch and finally block.